We have talked heavily about Ripple and XRP on this channel, and we will continue to do so because I actually care about the XRP community, and more importantly, my heart actually goes out to them because of the interview that just dropped with Chris Larsen and the fact that he has donated approximately $12 million to a particular presidential candidate that has not been friendly to crypto. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But at the same time, I can also understand why he's doing what he is doing. So I'm going to go ahead and roll you guys a clip, and we're going to go ahead and discuss what happened, why I think he's doing it, and is this positive or negative for XRP. As always, this is the O Show. I'm Wendy O. If you want more, which I know you want more, make sure to subscribe with all alerts set, like this video, and drop me a comment with your thoughts on Chris Larsen's latest statements regarding why he is supporting VP Harris as president.
You've given nearly $12 million, mostly in XRP, to the Harris campaign. Why are you throwing your weight behind the vice president?
Well, we're really excited by her economic message. It is a message now of pro-innovation and making sure that, our American champions dominate, their industries around the world. So I'm just really, really confident that this is going to be a completely different approach than I think I'll just say it, the failed policy that the Biden administration brought when it came to crypto and digital assets, because frankly, I think they just weren't paying attention and they sort of outsourced it to Senator Warren, and it was a disaster. But that is not going to be how the Harris campaign approaches this. I'm extremely confident in that.
And are you confident because of meetings that you're having with her team behind closed doors?
There's been a lot of meetings, I think, with folks that will be in her administration, with the industry, and not just with the crypto industry. Look, they've been on a tour all around this country, meeting with business folks in New York and in the Bay Area and LA, Texas, Florida. And I think consistently what they heard is the last administration was too anti-business. It was sort of this class warfare. And that's not how it's going to be in a Harris administration. It's going to be pro-innovation. It's going to be American champions, dominate their industries. And by the way, that helps workers, right?
So in this interview, Larsen is talking about him endorsing Harris, donating to her campaign, and that he believes she will bring a different approach to crypto in the United States of America. But at the same time, I can understand why it's frustrating to so many people. Me personally, I would not be able to support someone or an entity that has directly gone after my livelihood and the livelihood of my community. Because remember, the SEC under this current administration has been hammering, literally absolutely hammering good actors. Coinbase, Ripple, Kraken, Library, just to name a few. And honestly, it gets to be a little bit tiring after a while. Like, how much more can we take? But Larsen does believe that she will bring a positive approach to crypto in the United States of America as far as setting some sort of guidelines. He also said that Warren's policies are an absolute disaster to crypto, which I agree with. And he also said that the current administration is too anti-business, which doesn't necessarily make sense because Harris is currently the VP. But at the end of the day, I think he is playing 4D chess. We know that XRP is a banker's coin. That's just my personal opinion. The part of XRP that is decentralized is the ledger, and we've seen like the meme coins launching on that, NFTs and many other things. But at the end of the day, a lot of the partnerships we see Ripple announcing are with banks, remittances, etc. So it makes complete sense that he would essentially want to play it safe and to support Harris just in case she wins. And maybe he knows something we don't know. Also, too, the crypto community is so adamantly against Harris that would also make sense that he's essentially hedging his bets and donating such a large sum to her campaign if she does win. Because when they need help regarding crypto, he's going to swoop in and say, hey, I was a big donor. Let me help you write policy. And I can understand this type of approach, this grifting, etc. But I want to remind you something. Even though Ripple directly stood up to the SEC and were to get the case law that XRP is not a security on the secondary market that could be used for other crypto assets in court cases, a lot of these founders and these people in crypto are not for retail. They're not. They're for accredited investors. And remember, there's more people that are interested in crypto that are retail than there is a lot of these ivory towers. And at the end of the day, he wants to make sure that he secures a bright future for himself and his livelihood, not necessarily his community. So either way, this is a very interesting story. And I do want to get your guys' thoughts. Do you think that he's playing 4D chess? Do you think he's doing this to hedge his bets just in case she wins so that he can help make this policy? Or do you think that he is just kind of abandoning you? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.